This is News 8 Now at noon.
Good afternoon. I'm Allison Fergit. Alexandra is off. We start with the weather. A warm-up is near, but first, a wintry mix that includes freezing rain is on the way. Let's bring in meteorologist Art Jarrett.
All right, Allison, my friend, we are looking at a gradual warm-up. Right now, we're going to be hitting up to at least about 2 to about maybe 11 to 12 degrees for our high today. And then eventually, we're going to be picking up temperatures leading into Friday, going to about, say, 16 to 26 degrees, then getting into low 30s, and then possibly getting into around, say, 36 degrees for Saturday. That being said, bitter cold conditions for this early morning. We'll still feel that colder air today, and then eventually, as I mentioned, we'll have cold tomorrow. You see that freezing, most of that snow to the east as you get into areas by Chicago and Michigan, excuse me. We'll hold on to temperatures mostly in the low 30s, with some minus temperatures in here as well, holding on to 0 degrees in some locations. Wind chill today will be very limited change between noon and all the way up to about 7 o'clock. You see minus 16 up there by Ladysmith. They'll fluctuate to minus 14. Here in La Crosse, we'll go around minus 5 to about minus 4 as we finish out the afternoon and evening hours. Tomorrow's highs from 16 to about maybe 25 degrees. And then this is what happens. We have an alert day popping in. That goes in Friday night into Saturday. Dangerous road travel because of snow, freezing rain, sleet, and of course, we could see that freezing rain turn into a mix of rain and snow and ice on the ground. When I come back, I'll give you a better overview of how that all plays out. So please stick around.
All right, good to know. Thank you, Art. A La Crosse man has been released from house arrest after a fatal stabbing. 39-year-old Anquin St. Junius is charged with reckless homicide. He was released from house arrest, but will be GPS monitored at all times. According to police, in January, Virgil Stewart of La Crosse was stabbed in the chest following an argument on 7th Street South. St. Junius was found guilty of another stabbing in 2012 and was sentenced to 5 years in prison. The Fountain City man charged with hiding a corpse and animal mistreatment is expected to appear back in court today. 69-year-old Arthur McMullen is accused of telling authorities his wife was not home when they tried to serve an eviction notice on their residence, before later admitting that she was dead and inside the home. Police also say that McMullen told them that he did not call for paramedics because he, quote, did not like hospitals due to the cost. Investigators also found 71 dogs and cats inside the home, some of which were alleged to have been neglected. The La Crosse Common Council is set to vote on potentially repealing off-street parking requirements. Currently, municipal code requires that property owners provide enough parking spaces to cover every bedroom in an apartment unit. If passed, some council members say it would then allow for property owners to decide on how many parking spaces they will provide and potentially instead use that land for more housing. The vote comes as the La Crosse Planning Committee estimates that the city will need to add another 200 to 300 housing units every year to keep up with its expected growth. Some celebrity mansions and other houses are in danger from the Franklin fire in Malibu, California. About 20,000 people are under evacuation orders or warnings today. Shifting winds are expected to push smoke as far east as downtown LA. At its peak, officials say the Franklin fire burned areas larger than 5 football fields per minute. President-elect Donald Trump is Time Magazine's Person of the Year. He spoke about the honor and his plans for his second term this morning during remarks on Wall Street. CBS News' Torian Small reports from Capitol Hill, where some of Trump's cabinet picks continue to make the rounds to build support for their confirmations.
President-elect Donald Trump rang the opening bell at the New York Stock Exchange this morning after being named Time Magazine's Person of the Year.
This is an honor, a tremendous honor.
During his comments, Trump seemed to acknowledge what CBS News was first to report, his decision to invite Chinese President Xi Jinping to attend his inauguration. No foreign leader has attended an American presidential inauguration since the State Department began keeping records.
I was even thinking about inviting certain people to the inauguration, and some people said, wow, that's a little risky, isn't it? And I said, maybe it is. We'll see. We'll see what happens. But we like to take little chances.
Ahead of Trump's inauguration, the head of the FAA, Michael Whitaker, said Thursday he will step down 1 year into his 5-year term. It comes a day after FBI Director Christopher Wray announced he will leave before his term runs out.
This is the best way to avoid dragging the Bureau deeper into the fray.
Trump's new pick to run the FBI, loyalist Kash Patel, has vowed to go after Trump's perceived enemies. He met with senators on Capitol Hill Wednesday.
We look forward to a very smooth transition at the FBI, and I'll be ready to go on day one.
And former TV News anchor Carrie Lake is Trump's choice to be the next director of the Voice of America, the federally funded international broadcaster. Torian Small, CBS News, Capitol Hill.
Still to come, finding the right holiday gift for the tech lover in your life can be tricky, but no need to worry. Consumer Reports has you covered with their list of tech recommendations. And if you're doing your holiday shopping online, your time is running out. We have all the shipping deadlines you'll want to keep in mind.
What will you find at Hazel and Lola's Kitchen Boutique? Everything you need and more. See our selection of Polish pottery, cookware, olive oils and vinegar, and our gadget wall. Hazel and Lola's Kitchen Boutique, located inside Wesco and Sparta. Tell them Peyton sent you.
Are record high energy costs putting a squeeze on your fixed or limited incomes? While you haven't asked for it, the Keep Wisconsin Warm Cool Fund and your local energy assistance providers are here to help. No Wisconsin resident should ever have to face the challenge of living without heat or power or face homelessness. For a hand up, apply today.
The holidays. So happy to get. And holiday trips. And holiday toys. And holiday bonding. And it all comes together in a Chevrolet.
Find your red tag and use your red tag bonus cash to get $5,750 total cash allowance on this Silverado. Visit HometownChevy.com.
The clock's ticking, but there's still plenty of time to save on great Christmas gifts at Fleet Farm. 'Tis the season for ice fishing, and we're knocking 10% off select rods, reels, tip-ups, lures, huts, you name it. Visit Toyland and save up to 40% on a bunch of toys for the kids. So come on in and wrap up your shopping today at Fleet Farm, home of the best gift prices guaranteed.
To everyone who's hungry for something special,
Culver's is the place for us. Hi, what can I make fresh for you today? It's nice being greeted by people who are glad to see you. And I appreciate that they use real ingredients like fresh beef and Wisconsin cheese. The frozen custard is so fresh and creamy, it tastes like it was made just for us. It's our pleasure. Just spending time with family, that's what mealtime at Culver's is all about.
From Wisconsin with love, welcome to Delicious!
Welcome to Hazel and Lola's Kitchen Boutique. Whether you're a gourmet cook or an aspiring foodie, we have something for your style and taste. See our selection of gourmet cookware, bakeware, and appliances. Hazel and Lola's Kitchen Boutique. Stop in today and tell them Peyton sent you.
Finding the perfect gift for the tech lover on your list can feel overwhelming with all the great options out there. So if you haven't finished your shopping yet, you're in luck. Consumer Reports shares some advice for gifting gadgets and their favorite tech picks this holiday season.
Whether you're shopping for a die-hard techie or someone aspiring to be one, there's a tech gift out there for them. No matter what you choose, CR's experts say it's important to know your audience.
Just make sure it's within their comfort level, that it's going to be easy enough for them to figure out how to use it.
Another tip is to try to match the lifestyle of the person that you're shopping for.
You also want to make sure if you're gifting someone a piece of tech that it pairs with whatever tech they already have.
If someone on your list loves watching movies and shows, CR's head of TV testing, Matt Ferretti, says the Roku Ultra is at the top of the streaming media device ratings.
For around $100, you get a lot of the high-end features on a streaming player that we typically only see on more expensive streaming media devices. I also really like that it has an easy-to-use interface, especially if I'm getting it as a gift for someone else, because I wind up being tech support for everyone I buy a gift for.
For those working from home, CR tech editor Nicholas DeLeon is a big fan of his Steelcase Series 1 office chair. He likes its breathable fabric and wheels that stay put on his hardwood floors.
My favorite feature is that I can lean pretty far back in the chair while also flailing my arms out.
For the light sleepers in your life, CR tech editor Courtney Lindwall loves her Soundcore Sleep A20 earbuds, which play noise-masking sounds throughout the night.
They're really kind of bendable, soft, and they tuck nicely in your ear, and they are comfortable for the whole night.
One last tip before giving a tech gift this year.
Unbox the product and set it up in advance to save you a headache later on.
Because one less holiday headache is a gift everyone wants. This is Marcy Whalen.
With just 2 weeks to go until Christmas Day, deadlines for shipping packages in time for Christmas are quickly approaching. For the U.S. Postal Service's ground shipping, the deadline is December 18th. For USPS Priority Mail Express, you have until December 21st. For FedEx, the deadline for 5-day shipping is December 17th, or you can cut it as close as Christmas Eve, December 24th, with same-day shipping. The FDA has proposed a rule that could lower the amount of nicotine in tobacco products. We'll have more on how this would change traditional cigarettes coming up. But first, a live look at what's happening on Wall Street. We'll be right back.
After 41 years of serving the Winona community, Holton's Jewelers is closing forever. Enjoy savings up to 70% off store-wide. Save big at Holton's today. Hurry in.
Convenience is a big factor. We're right here in Onalaska.
We're local. You know, we've been here for a long time. We take all insurances. We service and repair many different makes and models of hearing aids. Even if you didn't get your hearing aids with us, we'd be happy to take a look at them.
If your hearing aid is still under warranty, we can do some warranty work for you there.
You know, just walk in. You know, you don't have to have an appointment. I'm happy to help if I can.
Our family is helping your family. Better Hearing Center, Onalaska, next to St. Pat's Church.
U.S. Cellular has the incredible new iPhone 16 Pro, the first iPhone built for Apple Intelligence. Spread the word.
Apple Intelligence is personal, private, and oh so powerful, you dig?
And the all-new camera control will blow you away! U.S. Cellular has the amazing new iPhone. Also, Doug ate all the office cake.
Show me the tape.
See the tape tonight at 10!
Right now at U.S. Cellular, get the new iPhone 16 Pro on us. No trade-in needed. U.S. Cellular, built for us.
After 41 years of serving the Winona community, Holton's Jewelers is closing forever. Enjoy savings up to 70% off store-wide. Save big at Holton's today. Hurry in.
It's officially cozy season.
You're the coolest.
Let's go!
You've set quite a vibe here.
That's how we roll.
Down the Drew Barrymore show. Down the Drew Barrymore show. This is the best interview I've ever done.
Yes!
Did I do that?
How fun is this? You won't want to miss it.
Weekdays at 3 on News 8.
In medical news, drug overdose deaths in the U.S. are on a downward trend. According to the CDC, as of July of this year, fatal overdoses were 17% lower than they were during the prior 12-month period. But despite the recent step down, CDC data shows drug overdose deaths remain as high as they were at the end of 2020. Medical experts say they can't pinpoint a specific factor that explains why the number of drug overdose deaths have fallen since hitting a record high last summer. The U.S. Food and Drug Administration has proposed a rule that could lower the amount of nicotine in tobacco products. The FDA has been developing the rule since 2022, which would require tobacco companies to reduce the amount of nicotine in traditional cigarettes. If passed, there would not be an immediate changes to tobacco products. The Office of Management and Budget's approval process could take months. There will also be a public comment period on the proposal. According to a new study, the food you eat may be affecting your body's ability to fight cancer cells in the colon. The study found that potential problem may be an overabundance of certain omega-6 fatty acids, perhaps from ultra-processed foods in your diet. Researchers say those particular fatty acids may hinder the anti-inflammatory and tumor-fighting properties of another essential fatty acid, omega-3. However, another expert not tied to the study said not to blame the omega-6s, but instead a lack of omega-3 fatty acids may be the problem. Before we head to break, a live look at CityCam 8. Art is in next with your full forecast.
It's time for the Chris Kindle Market on Water Street in downtown Sparta. Shop artisan vendors, food and spirits in over 33 huts. Enjoy hot chocolate, cider, or find the beer house in Creekside. For more information, go to bikesparta.com or visit us on Facebook.
Now you see it, now you don't. Carl's year-end clearance sale is going on right now. Save up to 55% on open box and one-of-a-kind appliances. Save up to 70% on one-of-a-kind mattresses and floor displays. Save up to 40% on clearance TVs and soundbars. Plus, we have a year-end blowout on grills and accessories.
So hurry in for best selection.
Carl's year-end clearance sale.
Carl's, your servicing dealer since 1956.
Valley Fudge and Candy came about almost by accident. I wanted to be in a craft show, and I am not crafty. So my husband Steve said, well, let's make some fudge like your grandma used to make. We took it to the craft show, totally sold out, and here we are all these years later with over 45 flavors of fudge. What's better for the holidays than fudge? We have individual pieces or gift boxes. Try our holiday or everyday flavors. Stop in the store or visit us online.
'Twas almost the holidays and all through the house. Our flooring looks terrible, like it was chewed on by a mouse. The throw rugs are placed on the bad spots with care, in hopes Sealand's Carpet Land would soon be there. The carpet is tattered, the tile unglued. Sealand's Carpet Land will know what to do. Sealand's Carpet Land, where #1 priority is you. Merry Christmas!
It's time for the Chris Kindle Market on Water Street in downtown Sparta. Visit Sparta's traditional European winter market for local artisan wares, baked goods, glue vine, handmade ornaments, and more. Go to bikesparta.com for a complete list of events or visit us on Facebook.
Clear Choice Window and Home Solutions, your choice for quality, affordable windows, installed by our experienced team. Contact us or stop into our showroom today for your free estimate. Happy holidays from Bignevsky Heating and Air Conditioning, your local trained dealer.
Expect more from News 8 Now. Thanks for watching.
MI Energy Co-op is warning users to monitor their electricity usage while the Arctic weather rolls through. MI Energy says members can help conserve energy by lowering their thermostats to at least 68 degrees, using their microwave instead of ovens, and avoid running either laundry or dishwashing machines during peak energy hours, which is from around 7 a.m. until 10 a.m.
All right, take a look at this as we get back into it. We've been seeing this all day. Bitter conditions expected as we finish out the morning hours into the afternoon right now. That was the gist of your weather. Then we get into colder conditions, or at least cold conditions, instead of the bitter cold for today. Temperatures are going to range tomorrow at about maybe 16 to about maybe 25 degrees, possibly up to 26 if some areas get a little bit warmer. That being said, we take it into high pressure building down to the south. As that happens, high pressure is just going to nudge all that up out of the air, the cold air back into Canada. Slowly but surely, this frontal boundary will start to close this out as well. And the moisture that you see over on the Pacific starts to make its move across the states, slowly but surely getting across the Rockies as we carry over all the way into Friday night. And then by that time it reaches, and then we could possibly see that moisture turning into a little bit of rain and snow. We get through the day here, getting to the evening hours, temperatures already down to at least -4 to about 4 degrees in some cases, and then down to the south they're about 8 degrees. Then we take it into the 11 o'clock hour. We see colder conditions coming in, -5 to about 1 degree for Winona, 3 for La Crosse, and then 1 down in Decorah, 4 for Prairie du Chien. Not much change there. Then we get into the 6 o'clock hour in the morning with increasing clouds for Friday going into the afternoon. So we'll call it partly to mostly cloudy skies with increasing clouds through the day. You'll see temperatures ranging around at least Winona about 18, La Crosse at about 21, Ladysmith at 14, and then back over to areas right by Eau Claire. You're looking at 17 degrees with slightly warmer conditions, or at least milder conditions, starting to try to get into the areas farther east we go. All right, then by the time we get in the 10 o'clock hour all the way to midnight, snow starts to move in the process. We could see a mix of snow, freezing rain sliding into the area, possibly getting into some sleet mixed in there as well. And that carries over all the way into Saturday, into the morning hours. It could cause some dangerous road travel as well. We can see some icy roadways, some slippery roadways as well, and the possibility of developing snow and, of course, freezing rain to continue from the early morning hours from 3 a.m. all the way into at least the noon hour. You get into La Crosse for today, though, you're looking at least 7 degrees in the morning all the way, at 1 o'clock all the way, finishing at 4 o'clock about 7. You've got sunny skies for them, and then for Eau Claire, well, you're looking at least sunny skies, 0 to about 6 degrees, and then that's your high, and then getting out of the way, closing down to about 3 degrees by the 4 o'clock o'clock hour. Getting into it here, not much change between the noon hour all the way into the evening commute as far as the wind gusts are concerned. Also, the wind chill will fairly be the same, fluctuating up in Ladysmith between 16 and 14, minus 14 degrees in some cases. La Crosse will be around -4 to about -5, and Eau Claire will be right smack dab in the middle of both. Highs for the day, 1 degree all the way to about 12 degrees possibly to finish out the day. That is under partly cloudy skies. Then tomorrow, 16, maybe 15 to about maybe 23 to 24 degrees, maybe 25 for a hot spot. Then Friday night, we've got the snow coming in. You're going to see that coming over Friday night into Saturday, possibly around the noon hour. Hazardous road travel, snow, freezing rain, sleet, maybe even some a mix of freezing rain and snow. Ice could be accumulating from La Crosse, extending all the way out into the brown areas. That's where the heaviest ice will be. That is likely. Then we carry over to 11 degrees today, bitterly cold. That was the morning, getting better now. Cold for tomorrow, 22 degrees, extending into partly cloudy skies with increasing clouds. Then overnight going into Friday, snow, freezing rain, sleet, all of that continuing into Saturday into the noon hour. It's a 90% chance of snow popping into the picture, or at least precipitation popping into the picture. By Sunday, we could see some early morning snow, or at least maybe some freezing rain kicking back into the morning hours, and then that's eventually it with maybe a little ice. 40% chance on Monday, and that we could see more of that rain and snow popping closer to your Monday. Maybe some of that ice kind of coming back again. Right now, it's a slight possibility.
And I don't think many people are going to be outside. Hopefully not.
I know, right?
It's
Yeah.
much safer to stay indoors.
Ooh, yes,
but
indeed.
the Rotary Lights Ice Rink is officially open for the season. Last night, skaters hit the rink underneath the Christmas Rotary lights for the first time this season. For the rest of the month, the rink is open on Wednesdays, Fridays, Saturdays, and Sundays from 5 p.m. until 9 p.m., except for Christmas Eve, of course. The full schedule is available on our digital platforms. Forbes has announced its list of the top 100 most powerful women of 2024. We'll have who's number one and a few other star picks after the break.
It's the Friday the 13th sale. One day only. Get 13 of the hottest deals, like ground chuck and matzo pizza. 13 deals that are hotter than hot, including items for under $1. Save big on these 13 deals and more, in-store and online. One day only. Friday the 13th, only at Hy-Vee.
If your home is looking drab, trade it in.
Trade it in.
The furniture's old and yucky, trade it in.
Trade it in.
If you're seeking a solution, then King's your resolution. If you're tired of your look, then trade it in.
Trade it in.
At King's Trade-In Sale, trade in your old recliner for $50 towards a new one. Trade in your old sofa for $100. Trade in your old mattress for $75. Plus, get free delivery and 12 months no-interest payments at the King Furniture Trade-In Sale.
Trade it in.
Stay warm and cozy this winter with La Crosse Fireplace Company and receive a 30% federal tax credit. Unlike a traditional steel wood stove, a Hearthstone soapstone wood stove delivers consistent heat using beautiful soapstone. Purchase your Hearthstone wood stove before the end of the year and receive a 30% federal tax credit on the entire package and installation. La Crosse Fireplace Company, because your place is by the fire.
If you've been naughty, Santa won't bring you any presents.
Papa, turn back.
Boy, you better watch out. You better not cry.
I'm sorry.
You better not pout. I'm telling you why.
I'm sorry.
Santa Claus is coming to town. He's making a list
Para Mateo.
and checking it twice. Gonna find out who's naughty or nice. Santa Claus is coming to town.
Happy holidays from Big Nevsky Heating and Air Conditioning, your local Trane dealer.
Expect more from News 8 Now. Thanks for watching.
Forbes magazine has rounded up the 100 most powerful women of the year. President of the European Commission Ursula von der Leyen topped the list, followed by Christine Lagarde, the president of the European Central Bank. Forbes based its list on money, media, impact, and spheres of influence. Other notable names on the list include Taylor Swift at number 23, Oprah, Beyonce, and WNBA star Caitlin Clark. We'll be right back with a final check on your forecast.
Start your holiday shopping with the Holman Locker and Meat Market. Order a double smoked ham, prime rib, fresh turkey, or smoked salmon. Create a custom gift basket. Don't forget the beer and the best beef jerky for your get-together. Holman Locker and Meat Market and much, much more.
Cooley Carpet has always been more than just carpet, and now the name will reflect that. Cooley Floors and Design. Along with the brand new name, there's a fresh new look to the showroom. Don't worry, Cooley Floors and Design still has the same great team at the same convenient location. Ready to elevate your space? The design consultants will take the time to discuss your dreams, needs, and your budget. Cooley Floors and Design will accompany you through every step, from expert advice to professional installation. Visit Cooley Floors and Design on Mormon Cooley Road for a fresh new look.
Anything possible because you have a reliable connection that puts everything within reach. That's Life Unlimited. That's Spectrum.
Start your holiday shopping with the Holman Locker and Meat Market. Order a double smoked ham, prime rib, fresh turkey, or smoked salmon. Create a custom gift basket. Don't forget the beer and the best beef jerky for your get-together. Holman Locker and Meat Market and much, much more. Happy holidays from News 8 Now.
A quick look at what's happening right now. Eau Claire looking at -20 right now. It's what it feels like on your skin. Feels like 2 degrees out there in La Crosse. Don't forget, as we get to Friday night going into Saturday, the potential for snow, freezing rain, sleet, and of course ice, not out of the question. Mostly around and along I-90. In fact, that'll be southward as well. And maybe even I-94 could get possibly into that. There's a look at your 8-day forecast. Be safe out there and have a wonderful week.
That does it for us at noon. We will see you right back here at 5. Have a great rest of your day.